You know me?
Ah, man.
Was good.
Let me tell you why I think you're a real dude, first of all. True, you know I picked Geechi Gotti to beat you, and you still didn't care. Not one time you came at me sideways. I hit you up, we can still rock out. You're like, bro, let's get it. So I want to salute you on that, because a lot of your peers don't be on the type of time that you be on. So I salute you first on that.
You still the legend. You still, you know, you feel me? I grew up watching you in this media shit, you feel me? So it's always an honor.
Let me give Damn I'm Wild Fat Boy his flowers also, because he was the one person out of the 4% true. Think about this for a second. 4% of the culture had you winning, bro. Talk to me about that, brother. 4%.
I'm actually used to that. I'm used to being an underdog and shit. You know, it's actually the challenge is going into a battle and being the person they expect to win. That's more of a challenge for me than the underdog situations. But I mean, even in this one, I didn't feel a way about it because it's Geechi Gotti, 3-time champion of the year, and it's just the war dog. You know, I mean, I feel like I brought that war dog name up now, but you know, it definitely took this to, you know, get it done.
And you know it's also dope, true. Obviously, you and Gotti got a relationship, right? But obviously, money's on the line, so
That's
money's
really
on the
bro.
line. Y'all got a relationship that's bro, and y'all still put on. You feel me?
Yeah. Like after I spit my first round and he spit his first, I'm like, oh yeah, he not playing, he not bullshitting at all. You know what I'm saying? So
something you said to me when I spoke to you, and you said in the battle also, you said, yo, I'm paraphrasing right now. I ain't the rest of you niggas out here. I know Geechi's on there. Some of you niggas, scary ass niggas, don't want to battle this man because he on the card. Nitty's on the card. A lot of you niggas don't want that smoke. You feel me? And another thing I'm gonna commend you on. Everybody was complaining about judges, right? When I spoke to you, and then I saw your Hip Hop Is Real, 15 Minutes of Fame, you were one of the few cats that was like, bro, I don't care about the judges. I'm gonna rock out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I can only play the cards I'm dealt. You know what I'm saying? And you just about playing your hand. That's how I approach the situation. Like, I can't worry about things I don't have no control over. I don't have control over who the judges are. I just don't. You know? So I don't put that into my calculations. You feel me? Whoever the judges are, I'm gonna go up there and rap, and hopefully they see that I'm the better rapper. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Yeah, I've been shot 10 times. You know the wars I've been through, and the nigga shot me is still alive. But you know how many funerals he been to? Yo, stop playing with us, you folks. Stop playing with us.
In fact, we just gotta talk real shit. I mean, I told niggas, but a lot of people, some people knew like me and Gotti could have a conversation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just trying to go in that building and not look, you know, not look pressed by Gotti, you know, not look, you feel me? I wanted to be poised up there. I wanted to hold my own, you know, have my own stage presence. I wanted to stay on his neck. I wanted to stay on top of him. You feel me? That was the strategy. Just go in there, rap, just be in his face. Don't give, you know what I'm saying? That's what it was. I wanted it to feel real. I brought Midnight Madness to Ultimate Madness, and I feel like I brought that feeling to, you feel me? I brought Midnight Madness to the biggest stage it's been on, you feel me? Against the biggest op. You feel me?
And I think everything was against you, brother. Everything's against you. I think you and Stumbles, I feel, respectfully, Fro, were the heavy underdogs in y'all brackets, right? Would you agree with that?
Definitely.
Right?
Yeah.
Then you put in your Midnight Madness battle on the line. Number 2.
Yeah.
Right? Then it's money on the line to try to advance to the next round, right? Then you battling a 3-time champion of the year, man. And then I was worried about, are the judges really going to keep it 100 and tell a 3-time champion of the year, their pit, you know, a man that rocked with them, that he lost the battle? Were you concerned at all when they went to the tapes and to the judges, the final call? What's going through your mind?
Well,
giving off the,
you know, this is a high level of competition. So what I thought in the first round, like in the building, I felt like I had more intricate shit in the first round. But him being Gotti, he was landing more shit. He was like, the crowd was more reacting to it. So I came out of the first round feeling it was like debatable. Like, I'm like, well, you know, maybe the rappers will feel me. You know what I'm saying? The crowd was on his side in the building. I'm not knowing what the crowd's saying on the stream. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just knowing what the crowd in the building saying, you know? So after he spit his first round, me going first, I'm like, I gotta take my second round to another level. Like I gotta really sell it, you know? Because I was worried about my second round because it was heavy catered to Chicago.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That first time I heard a 750 beam, I thought it was a gun. Stop playing with me.
Yeah, I had some bombs. I had to write some bombs.
Man. So let me ask you a question before we go into the bars more and shit. How long do you enjoy this, right? How long can you enjoy this win against Gotti? But keep focused. The task at hand, though, King.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it after yesterday, and I'm just tired now. Like when I get off this, I'm turning the phone off and getting some rest, and then as soon as I wake up, it's right to the pen and pad with Fashid. You know.
Wow, man. Your second round though, I think a lot of people, a lot of your peers also were saying your second round was the best round of the whole weekend.
Yo, and that's just dope. You know who battled this weekend? That's fire. You know what I'm saying? I was sparring with Fonz and thought Fonz had the best shit I heard. And you know what I'm saying? That's bro, New Midwest all day. We was sparring and shit. I'm like, this nigga is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But it translated and people felt I had one of the best rounds of the weekend, the best round of the weekend. So that was an honor. This whole shit was an honor. Battling Gotti, I feel like, Gotti was a person like when I was like on my, I'm still up and coming, but like I was having shaky battles and not getting that booked on URL and shit. Right. Gotti was calling me like, nigga, come on the riot. I got to play for you. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? Because bro been believing in the talent and shit like that. So to have this battle with him and he goes serious and I give it my all and it turned out like this is big. Like, bro introduced me to the world in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Was this your best rounds in your career, in your opinion? Especially your first two rounds?
I don't want to live in a prisoner of the moment type shit, man, but I put it together. I'm very proud of what I put together in like 11 days. Like I'm very proud of that. It's good material and it's the most receptive to people. Like I feel like I always had like a little sneaky pen. Like niggas tell me like, oh, you got a sneaky pen type shit. But I feel like they really heard me yesterday. I feel like people was giving props to the cadences and the word patterns I like to do, and it's not always punch heavy. So sometimes people will be like, "Oh, it's filler," but whole time the shit really connect if you listening. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this was like one of the first times where people really heard me, heard my bars, and was receptive to what I was saying.
You know why I know you focus?
How?
After the stage and interviews I've seen you in, you weren't even talking crazy. You wasn't talking spicy. You wasn't throwing in nobody's face. You wasn't like I told y'all. You haven't been on none of that type of time, brother. The humbleness that you exude, my brother. I respect you on that, okay? For real.
I mean, that's love. That's just how I am. Like, and I'm not shocked about it because I knew I could win. That's why I put my belt on the line, and I got a lot of respect for Geechi. You know what I'm saying? Like, I come from I grew up. I like movies like Gangs in New York. Like, you ever seen Gangs in New York? Like, even though he was showing he killed that man, but he wouldn't let nobody disrespect that man after that. You feel me? So I always thought that was dope. You feel me? And I come from a place where niggas diss the dead, and I always thought it was always better to not go that route. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So
did Surf do the justice and pay you the cash app? You good? 2,500?
He didn't send my cash app yet. I don't want to be that person, but I know he will. It ain't no pressure.
All right.
I know he gonna send it through. Surf a good dude, man.
Love Surf. Is this the biggest upset in Ultimate Madness history, in your opinion?
Definitely. I'm in the books. You might as well write it down. I'm in the books. I won a fan vote against Geechi Gotti. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? To me, because at the end of the battle, me having that slip up in the third, I thought I was like, yo, like, damn, that's what cost me the battle. That's gonna be what cost me the battle right there. and it was on a punk ass transition word. I'm like, fuck, stupid ass transition. But it came out in my favor. Like when my brother, like right after the battle, my brother told me, "You want a fan vote?" I say, "Hell no, I ain't win no fan vote. Not against Gotti."
The caffeine king. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm like, I didn't win because the whole strategy was like, man, coming into the battle, I'm like, I gotta get 3 judges because there's no way the fans is on my side. That was my strategy. Like, I have to convince. Like, one of the strategy was like, I want these people to look at me and be like, oh, he really won $100,000. Like, that was, you know what I'm saying? So to get the fan vote, that obviously translated to the fans because they voted for me. So once I knew that, and then Cal gave us the dramatic build up and was like, truthful. I'm like, this nigga Cal, man. Just say who you got, bro. Like, you feel me?
Now let me ask you this. I don't know if you saw O Red on Hip Hop Is Real. Were you able to see O Red talk about the battle?
I seen him. I don't know what he was talking about, to be honest. Like, first round stumble, like, I'm a nigga that admit my stumbles and shit. Like, I admit my shit. Right. If I be like, I fucked up, I fucked up. I don't know what Red was hearing. I know, like, I got like a pace of rapping. So one of my things also coming into the battle was slowing my pace down and my breathing up there. And, you know, sometimes, like, when the crowd was reacting and shit, I just had to take a breath and just let them go. So maybe he confused.
Yeah, right, folks? You probably needed that when the crowd was going crazy.
Yeah, you feel me? Recollect, but maybe that confused Red because he's so used to me doodle, 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 you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So maybe that confused him. But no, I didn't stumble or choke in my first round at all. Like, I thought you know what I'm saying? I'm like, honestly, I didn't know about the first and the debatable. So before I stumbled, I'm like, oh, I can win it. Because once I hit him with the Crip Mac bar, I'm like, oh, yeah, it's on. It's on. I'm like, I can win this second and third. If the first debatable, I can win second and third. Then I had the damn stumble. I might have been thinking about the win a little too much when I had the stumble already in my head. Right. Because my third round was translating so well. I'm like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? I might have got a little too excited.
How many bars did you leave out, though? Because I feel in a couple of your rounds, they shut you down, right? And this is what I was asking you, brothers. I don't know how you feel about this, folks. This 2-minute rules and that they doing in the tournament, man. I think they should give y'all brothers an extra minute, man.
Yeah, I mean, 3 minutes would have been perfect, but this was the strictest they ever been on the time. Like, P, I don't know if y'all can see it on this stream, but we was talking about like P holding up the damn clock like a shot clock, nigga. So now, if you notice, everybody's speeding up at the end of their rounds trying to get to more shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was actually I thought that was kind of fun because I'm looking at the clock and thinking about the bars. So like in my first round, they cut me off I had a couple more. I had about 2 more bars to land, but in my first round, I knew when I wrote it, it was exactly 2:30. My second round was 2:15. So when they cut me off at the first round, I'm like, shit, I'm just gonna get them bars off in my second round because I know I got 15 seconds to spare. So I did that. In my third round, I had a whole nother scheme to get into. Like I had some real, like that shit would have been beautiful if I'd have got to that part. But you know, I just save it in the tuck for the next nigga.
That Crip cuz he got a park in a blue space line. That shit was crazy, brother. I thought nigga slept on a tree bigger bike behind the bark.
Geechi said that was his better. Geechi told me that was his favorite bar. He said, yeah, Geechi told me himself. He said, nigga, you won the battle right there. I was done. He's like, I was trying not to be a fan.
But for low key though, I think a lot of niggas took the tree bars against Geechi, obviously, right? I think you might have one coming at Geechi by that tree shit.
Yeah, I mean, because if you listen to the bars, really like, nigga, I know that tree shit ain't nothing. Like, you know, I know you a real one. You know, everybody else trying to say he's soft because he hid behind a tree and whatever. I took a different approach to it. You feel me? So.
Oh man, in the second round, man, that Beamer line, the fucking like the True Intentions line, that True Intent. God damn, this nigga, man, bro. Boy, I'm happy for you, man. So you and Sheet happens, man. What we doing?
Man, just, shout out to She, man. Another opportunity for the UM4 class to show out again. We battled last UM4 in the
Let me
Elite
let me
Eight.
give you advice though, little bro. You better write your heart out because Cal loves She Happens. Let me tell
Yeah,
you.
no, because look, no, she got that. She might. This a whole different battle that in UM4 was in a small room.
Right.
In UM5, she got that performance and that explosiveness
Mm.
that can take a crowd, and he can just wow the crowd with some crazy shit. So I gotta, and then it's another rematch for him. It seems like the universe trying to give him a redemption tour. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta stop that in his tracks, man. I gotta stop that. I gotta stop my boy Sheed in his tracks. I'm not satisfied with the Geechi win. I need that 100,000. I need it.
Wow. How much time do you guys get grace period now? Do you guys get to write now? Another 11
We got
days?
about 13 days, about 13, 12, 13 days.
Well, no. So when do you start writing? Take today off, right? Relax the brain. You're not
I'm
writing.
gonna relax the brain, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm in overdrive right now. I think this is something you are real got, like how they trying to develop us newer talents, like with these 2 weeks back to back. They like to put us in these systems to keep us ready, type shit.
Mm.
So me going into the last tournament, I know what to expect. I've been Judge Battles actually been keeping me popping. You feel me? So you know what I'm saying? Because it don't matter what you think. Once it's judged, it's in the books.
Right.
So like whatever nobody else, like I walked away with this and able to say like I got a win against Geechi Gotti. Geechi Gotti. He done beat Surf all type. I mean, so he done beat Lux all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's dope. You feel me? I think for me it was just as big as easy getting announced for Mook. Me actually battling Geechi.
Mm.
The moment was just as big as easy getting announced for battling Mook for me, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
So do you feel that whatever you're doing for Geechi, you gotta up it up more? And then let me ask you a question: Would you be the guy?
Yeah,
When you
it
right?
gotta be cream de la creme for
Oh,
real every time.
when you beat a nigga like Geechi, right? Is it more like wow, he beat up one of the top dogs in this shit because people felt like this was the Geechi Gotti Geechi Gotti tournament? That was a compliment.
Yeah,
Feel me?
I,
So
I used a lot of that shit for motivation because I felt like a lot of people was going off status instead of actually comparing the matchup. I think that we missed that in battle rap, from the media. We got people like you that do it, you very few, but like I think everybody be chasing the gossip and shit instead of like really breaking down some matchups,
right, right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Can you educate my old ass on the hat system in Chicago? If you wear a hat like this, how does this work, bro?
Okay, so like if you wear your hat to the right, people under the six wear that, which is GDs and BDs. That's what y'all know.
All
That's
right.
to the right. That's under the 6 point star. So if your gang is under the 6 point star, you wear your hat to the right. If
Mm.
you a vice lord, we call it the People's Nation. If you under the 5 point star, vice lord, stone, different type of vice lord factions, Latin kings, we wear our hat to the left.
Mm.
5 point star. So that's how we do that. So like, this is gang terminology shit. You feel me? Like if I'm in a neighborhood where it's all GDs or BDs or people who rock with the six and my hat to the left, they automatically know I'm one of they ops. Like you a vice lord, you a king, you a stone, what you doing? And it's
Right.
kind of reverse in Cali. Cali got a hat system too. But the Crips where they had to the left. And back in the day, Crips used to affiliate with GDs. I don't know about it now, but
Right.
back in the day they do. And Bloods, of course, Bloods affiliate with the five, but they where they had to the right when Blood Crips shit. So it's reverse. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying, in Chicago. And that's just what I wanted to bring to the light. Just like the one thing, like, when you getting ready for battles and sometimes fans and shit, they like want you to say certain shit.
Right.
Everybody from Chicago was like, talk about our gang shit, how we ain't got no Bloods or Crips. Let them niggas know. Woo, 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 woo. So I'm like, I got us. And that's why I was a little nervous about my second round because, well, not nervous, but I sparred it with people who wasn't from Chicago.
Okay.
So they didn't really take on to it like that. You know what I'm saying? And they was like, man, you probably need to do a little more punching and Ooh, but I just stuck to my guns. Like, no, this round right here on the biggest battle I had, I'm doing this for the Shy. The city gonna feel me on this one. And then like it translated because it was real. Everybody felt it. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Even if you didn't catch on with the references of the gang shit, you could feel the passion. You could see you know what I'm saying? I had other bars, 750 Beamer, the
Crazy.
funerals, you know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Lackadaisical.
Cool.
If you lack our days are cool, you know what I'm saying? So we
Wow.
was in there.
Word. And listen, I learned two things from you. I learned about the hat and I learned about the Black Air Forces. I did not know anything. Oh,
I, people was wearing black Air Forces in battle rap before me, but I think I kind of made it a thing. Now everybody got the dark force energy and full, you know what I'm saying? So it's dope to come with something and people know you for that. Like,
yeah.
oh, he got the black forces on, you know what I'm saying?
Fo, you know I had a relationship with from your city?
Who?
My guy, Zach TV. That was my guy.
Zach was a good nigga. He caught me early. He had bumped into me early in my battle rap career, like real early. Set
Yo,
me wild
true.
hundreds.
Bro, a lot of people don't know Zach watch a lot of battle rap, bro.
Yeah. Sammy Wild Hundreds. Sammy Wild Hundreds introduced me to Zach TV.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And shit, I was like, man, I'm gonna be something in this battle rap shit one day. And he was just like, so when you get there, we gonna talk. You know what I'm saying?
I'm privileged enough to say I got a Zach TV interview under my tutelage. That was my guy. And it's so funny before I go here with you. I reached out to him for an interview, right? I was like, bro, I watch a lot of your shit. I'm not going to academics for Chicago shit. I'm going to you. You outside talking to all these brothers and shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
And, he was like, bro, I watch battle rap. I know who you are. And he was just the coolest nigga, bro.
Yeah, it was sad because you know a lot of people know Zach wasn't into that.
Yeah.
You know how much of an honorable person you gotta be to be going to different hoods and get these people to interview them. He's going, listen, bro, that's one of the biggest wars in Chicago, that GDBD war.
And
And
you going to this person, going to
they
this.
they respect him. Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you one thing about Chicago. We gonna make you pick a side. It's very rare that you have those people who are able to float in between every side. You know, Chicago makes you pick a side. Like, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? So just for that, and then him passing away, it hurt everybody on both sides and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, damn, Zach, because everybody knows Zach not on that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I watched that. I subscribed to the man's channel. I know everybody. I know all these cats from his channel. You know what I'm saying? When he's going to hood, you know what I mean? So, you know, man.
We got another cat out here now doing this thing called 16 Shot Him. He doing this thing. Check him out.
I knew about Chicago News, the white dude. I knew about him also. I used to watch him a little bit also.
Chicago News, he watched battle rap too. He actually he put Angry Fan up on me years ago.
Okay.
He's like, man, check out this nigga Trufo. Chicago News, he knew about Round the Way and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because the hood I'm from and shit, Uptown, Lifo Mob, people know it. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? So niggas know who he is and shit. So he used to be floating around trying to get interviews. We ain't never give him none, but he was always respectable and shit, though. You know what I'm saying?
True, man. I ain't gonna hold you longer, brother. I appreciate you rocking on me, brother, man.
I appreciate you,
Whatever you're doing, keep it going, brother. Keep it going, man. You know what I mean?
No, I need the 100. I need the 100, man. Ain't no letting up.
Appreciate you, King.
All right, love.